All right, here we go. Oh, live stream is like up pretty much instantly. All right, that's cool. I will be probably posting at least this first bit as a thing, as a sort of clip onto YouTube. So yeah, hi everyone, hi chat. So yeah, um, real quick, I want to talk about something. Um, and if you're watching the thing I upload shortly after this, uh, you'll understand. But yeah. So real quick, first of all, let's show some fan art, which actually kind of ties in perfectly. This was made by Rick. This is amazingly accurate, especially to what happened yesterday. So, you know, I actually felt that both combined with this and Stanley Parable, where we make decisions and blah 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 that affect the story and the outcome, blah blah blah, I think that it's fitting that I talk about this real quick. So yes, I'm sorry, probably in the next 5 minutes. So for people wanting to see the Stanley Parable thing, I will put a time code in after the stream is done. But for the next few minutes, I do want to talk about the funny puppet man thing since I feel I need to discuss it. So I want to say this. Frankly, I've been meaning to say this, and now I just feel like whatever. We might as well just get it out of the way. And I'm just gonna keep this fan art up for a while. I think Rick's fan art deserves that, to be fair. Yeah. Some people, primarily one person, I'm not going to name who it is because frankly, it doesn't matter who it is. Anyone doing this is, it's just, don't do that. But, so, yesterday, I released a video about, just a little me messing around in Gmod, whatever, just something I want to upload. Yesterday, first of all, I didn't even know this, but yesterday, I didn't notice before I uploaded the video. Yesterday, the funny puppet man himself, Logan, uploaded a video about Precious, blah blah blah. I don't know how it was. I haven't watched an SML video, for at least a couple weeks now, if not longer. So, yeah. I don't know. And frankly, there were people complaining about, why didn't you watch the video? Why didn't you make an initial thoughts or a reaction or blah, blah, blah? First of all, I just stopped, only a little while ago, making the initial thoughts videos. And the last thing I want to do is stop and then jumpstart it again, just like that, because then it's like, oh, okay. But yeah, Rip Precious. I said that in my last stream. And by the way, this same person was like, oh, well, the thing Dub said in the Minecraft stream, he sounded like sarcastic. He was obviously faking that he was upset about Precious and Logan being upset that Precious died. And I'm like, what? Honest to God, this felt like, oh, you didn't mourn the death of Logan's cat the way I wanted you to. And by the way, guess what? Listen very carefully. Listen very carefully. I've had a cat die too, so I know how it feels. And actually, no, I don't quite know how it feels for Logan because Logan had that cat way longer. So yeah, the equivalent for if one of my cats died right now at the same age that Precious died would be like if I had these cats since I was like 4 or 5, if I remember. Yeah, 4 or 5. Like seriously. And honest to God, it's like, excuse me, you didn't mourn the way I wanted you to? It's like, I'm sorry. And let's get into the stuff about SML, just the general, because this person has also said stuff like, oh, well, he's let down the fans because he isn't making reactions anymore. Did I promise you reactions? Are there not tons of other channels out there reacting to the funny puppet man? It's not my problem. Go watch another person react to funny puppet man. It's not my issue. Also, they've been saying stuff like, oh, well, he's become the exact same thing he would have hated. He's become just like Logan. Literally, how have I become like Logan? Am I a pathological liar? And I just... That's sarcasm, by the way, because I'm not a pathological liar. I don't... Well, actually, I think some things Logan's a liar about. Other things Logan just doesn't commit to, which, to be fair, could be considered that. But, it's kind of like, I never promised, reactions till the end of time. I mean, I'm gonna react to SML videos until the day I die, or the day the channels go down. I never promised that. Frankly, I'm just tired of people. You don't live vicariously through Logan. You don't have to make videos on everything the man does. Exactly, and that's my problem. Everyone thinks, and I've gotten this tons and tons of times. I've gotten, hey Dove, did you hear about the drama with Chili? Hey Dove, did you hear that Logan's cat died? Hey, did you hear that such and such happened with Logan? Hey, did you hear the thing? And then it even connects to people who aren't even Logan. Hey, did you hear the thing about Lance or Tito or blah, 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 blah. I care about the man's content. And until that external stuff starts impacting content, I don't care. And even now, I don't care about the new stuff. The new stuff is just kind of like, okay, the few good videos we get from him now, it's like, that's great. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not making the initial thoughts videos or the reactions or whatever, because I don't care. I don't want... I'm not... And actually, I did want to say this. I felt like this should have gone without saying, but I guess just in case. Just in case this wasn't obvious. That whole bit at the end of, I think it was the second to last or last initial thoughts video, where I basically said, I'm not following Logan to a new channel. That was, and you know what? I'll take the blame for this. This is my fault. I should have clarified, like, that's it. No more reactions to new SML videos. No more initial thoughts videos, blah, 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 blah. And I'll tell you what. If he brings back the plushes, I might bring those back. Might. But first of all, hell will probably freeze over at this rate before he brings back the plushes. And second of all, that's still a might. I didn't just stop doing that because, oh, Hermino like puppets. No, it's because of the fact that I've seen Logan's channel decline just so much. And some people just can't handle the fact that I'm not going to make SML reactions until the end of time. So, I don't know. I'm a bit upset, I'll admit, over the fact that people want to sort of... And I know that some people... I think a lot of people are especially upset about the reactions because the reactions being done, in part because they want an excuse to watch the SML stuff without watching the SML stuff and giving Logan views, because they hated the idea of giving Logan views. I know some of you people were out there, and I don't think that's right, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. But at the same time, it's kind of like, I'm done with reactions. I'm sorry, I did not promise that I would do reactions forever. One of these days, and it's kind of funny, because I remember seeing at least one or two people back in January and February, December, January, February, them saying, "Oh, he's never gonna quit SML content. Oh, he's gonna be stuck with SML forever." What an idiot! You're never gonna quit, Dub. And then when I stopped doing reactions and eventually initial thoughts, Dub, why you stop initial thoughts and reactions? No, you can't do that. Listen, for those thinking, oh, I'm done with all the SML content. No, I've still got more on the way. But there are some things that are just done. I don't know what else to say. And as for not so much the person, but the thing that started this whole giant people throwing a fit about yesterday's video because I didn't react to the cat video. I'm sorry. I've been like barely keeping up with Logan. I didn't even know that video was out, and now that I know it's out, I still don't care. I might, what is it not honoring the death of Precious that I didn't watch the video? Is that it? Is that the problem? Charmex come back. Honest to God, I don't know what happened to Charmex. I don't know why he left, but you know what? If he left, he left. That's it. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I get... Well, first of all, actually, I do have a couple more things I want to say. I'm going to definitely stop this within the next couple minutes because we do need to get started on the Stanley Parable, all that stuff. But, honestly, I don't think fans are a hive mind. I don't believe sort of in the whole control your fans type deal. I want the weakest argument I've ever heard against Logan has probably been that whole he doesn't control his fans thing. In fact, I don't like people saying that about a bunch of YouTubers. I think that's a bit silly. I think it's a bit silly to say, oh, why didn't you control your fans, Logan? How dare you? Like, there's only so much a guy can do. He doesn't control robots. But at the same time, on this channel, I expect anyone who's been watching for any longer than frankly, a few minutes to understand that this is the channel where we have some actual critical thinking, some actual, discussion going on. What we don't do is me don't like, me spam dislike your live streams, blah blah blah. Yes, it's kind of annoying, if I'm going to be totally honest. Call me crazy. How dare you not make... Excuse me, Dub? You went 3 nanoseconds without making a thing about Funny Puppet Man? That's it. I'm gonna spam dislike all your stuff. So... all your live streams and all this stuff. And, I'm gonna say your channel's dying, because you didn't make the Funny Puppet Man content I want. So, and I know this is only a few people. I know a lot of you guys, I'd say this is probably, 12 to 24 people at absolute most. But it is annoying. So to all of you who have been patient, who are sticking around, all this stuff, thank you. Honest to God, thank you. I appreciate it. To all the people who have been doing whatever this garbage is, come on. Yeah, you guys should be better than this. Let's be honest. Some of you guys said you were even subscribed. If you're subscribed to my channel, I expect you to be better than that. I expect, this kind of, anger from, the 8-year-old Jeffy fans who, because I said, who were like, he doesn't like Jeffy. What I don't expect it from is from my own subscribers. That's the part that makes me the most upset. It's the fact that I have this in my own fan base, which is supposed to be a base, I would hope, of critical thinkers. I get it. Not everyone is going to be that way, but still. So, for those who just want to see the Funny Puppet Man content and you don't care about the streams, that's fine. Ignore them. I still have some Funny Puppet Man content on the way. But for those who are gonna continually spam dislike and complain and all this stuff, just listen. Actually, you know what? I do want to say something. If you're gonna be that type of person, unsubscribe. Unsubscribe right now. Just please, honest to God, just leave. It's better for you and for me that you just leave. Don't like try to, throw this whole hissy fit or whatever. And people are wondering why I'm so upset, because honestly, I'm just tired of people complaining that I didn't talk about SML today. Yeah, my life doesn't revolve around SML. And last thing I'll say, and then we need to get started because this has gone way longer than I thought it would. Question for you real quick. Does it say anywhere on my channel, like in the name, I don't remember if it says it in the description, the channel description. In fact, I should check that now, since I'm thinking about it. Does it say anywhere, I mean anywhere at all, in my, yeah, it doesn't even say that in the thing. It says I review various types of videos, but it doesn't say anything about SML. My channel name is not SML Reviewer or anything like that. I never promised that I'd do SML content until the end of time. That's the long and short of it. So the fact that I've stopped doing a couple things because I simply don't want to react to Funny Puppet Man anymore, or because I don't want to do initial thoughts on it anymore. Oh no, I must be evil because I'm betraying the fans. This isn't like a situation with Logan where, it's kind of like, Logan would say, oh, well, y'all, I'm bringing back the Woody and Shrek and all this stuff, and then he just never does. I never promised you guys reactions until the end of time, but whatever. Yep, anyway. Alright, I'm done. Stanley Parable time. Yeah, I'm gonna upload this as a separate thing later on, for the people who don't want to watch the very beginning of a live stream. And, yeah, now everyone will leave. Everyone except, like, 40 people will leave. But, yeah. If you, want to stick around for the Stanley Parables part of this stream, if you're watching this live, then, please be my guest. If you don't want to, you're probably watching the uploaded version, but if you want to see the uploaded version, if you're watching the uploaded version but you want to see the Stanley Parable bit, just go to about 18 minutes in and you'll be there. So yeah. All right.